Hello people, Vukia Fanboy here, and you're probably wondering why am I looking at an image of Chain Strike right here? Well, it's pretty much simple. I took so long to upload another video because I actually had to give this a bit of thought first because I'm actually, since I did my top 10 best decks in my opinion, I thought I'd do my top 10 worst decks in my opinion. I thought it wouldn't be fair to like just have one side and not have the other, so I'm doing it right here. So this is the so for number 10, I had to pick between all the decks everyone hates going up against, like out of Exodia, Final Countdown, Burn decks, like whatever. So out of all those, I picked Burn decks. This is an example of one of the Burn deck cards. But I don't really feel like going into too much detail about burn decks because they've already been beaten to death by everyone else. So I don't think I'll have anything new to add to how annoying these decks are. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother going into great detail. Now it's time for the real stuff. Next up, number 9. In a minute. Number 9, Burning Abyss. I hate these guys so fucking much. Well, I don't hate them as much as I used to while they were meta, but I still hate them all the same. Because pretty much, the thing I hate the most about Burning Abyss is like, if you destroy Burning Abyss, they're gonna get a nice little effect in the grave and be able to summon another one. You kill that one, in the grave, getting effects, plus summon another probably. Usually that's what the case. And they always go into this fucking prick right here, Dante, travel up the burning abyss. And I mean, they get so much pluses from being sent to the grave. It's unfair. It's absolutely unfair. I mean, the reason why I don't hate them as much now is because there's less people using them, much less. And instead they're using another deck, which I fucking hate over on DevPro actually. But we'll get to that deck later. We'll get to that deck later. But I don't like decks that make me forced to like um rearrange my deck to counter a specific deck. I don't like it when they do that. I don't like doing that at all. That's why I hate Burning Abyss, but that's also why they're only number 9 in my top 10 worst decks. So I'll see you on number 8 in a minute. Okay, number 8 we have Kaliforce. Yeah, that's right. You knew this was coming eventually. Well, when I say Cleaforce is one of the worst decks, when I say Cleaforce, I don't mean like as in they are annoying, because well, there's literally only one card that's annoying in Cleaforce, and that's this bad boy here, Cleaforce Towers, and Skybase actually, since that's not banned yet. That's not even limited. That's not even semi-limited. Skybase is at 3, and that's pretty much got the same effect as Towers, just a little tiny bit weaker. So yeah, I mean Cleaforce Scout being at 1. That's not good for people. At least I think it was one. I haven't played Cleveland or seen Cleveland in a while actually, but well, as a whole now, they're pretty shit. Cleveland's actually pretty shit as a whole now. They're actually useless. I don't see a fucking use for them at all anyway. Well, anymore. Everything except for Pocket Force Tower, which I think it deserves its own little hate spot in like on a top 10 worst cards list. That's where that's when towers should be like mentioned. But yeah, Clayforce they are not good at all anymore. I'll see you guys in number 7, I think it was. Yeah, it's number 7. See you guys in a minute. Yeah, you knew this was gonna come up. Fuck you, Judgment Dragon. Yeah, you knew Light Swans was gonna come up next. Well, I bet you wouldn't expect them to be so low on the list though. Like you would expect them to be top 5 with how much I fucking hate these guys. Especially this fucker right here, Judgment Dragon. Get any 4 different Light Sworn monsters in your grave, bang, you get a free dragon, 3,000 attack. You no fuck. You don't need to fucking bother about the bench because he'll just fucking nuke the fucking field. Ah, just for a just for a small loan of 1,000 life points. Oh god, I hate like Swan so fucking much. But I've already gone into detail why I hate these guys so much. But what I love is the salt people have because of their own effects. Like most of these guys, nearly all of them have like this effect where like during the end phase, like send this many this set like the wolf for example. Let's send 3 cards from your deck to the grave during the end phase of your turn. I think that's what it does, but I know that's what most of them have. and it's so nice to see them end up sending Judgment Dragon to the grave. Oh, I love that so much. And then Monster Reincarnation as well. That's also another plus for me. But fuck Light Swans, fuck Judgment Dragon. Moving on to number 6 in a minute. Oh yeah, number 6, Gradles. I was debating if I should put in Gradle the Gradle and Kaiju deck, but to be quite honest, that's actually a smart way of using Gradles. You mix them with Kaiju. That's pretty smart. But pure Gradles, they are fucking annoying as fuck. Especially this guy, and this guy, which is also a tuner and always used for this little fella here. Cobra, not a fucking problem at all. Well, kinda, I suppose. Actually, no, he's still a problem actually in pure Gradle. Because each time you destroy any of these guys in battle, they'll target one of your monsters and take control of it. I know you're thinking, but if they're getting equipped to the monster they're stealing, then if you MST them while they're in the spell and trap zone, surely you get your monster back. No, it goes to the fucking grave. You want your monster back? Fuck you. It's going back to the grave. And this is the worst part. Alligator, if he's killed by a spell card, you can still target one of your monsters. You can still target one of your monsters to take control of it, because that's what's special about Alligator. Eagle here, he does the same if killed by a monster effect, and Cobra for traps. And this guy, he's only used for like synchros mainly, because he is a tuner, level 5 as well. And the Gradle Impact spell card, oh my god, I hate that card so much. Oh, you can Google what Gradle Impact does if you want. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that fucking card. I'll see. What number was I at? I was at. Alright, let's see. Let me just try and remember what I was at. Okay, we've had what was it? Burn Deck 10, Burning Abyss 9, 8. I don't know. I'll pause while I remember what number was at. Number 5, a personal grudge I have against this kind of deck. Yeah, you know what kind of deck I'm talking about when I'm showing fucking Gravity Bind. Stall decks that do nothing but just defend their sorry ass from anything to stall for whatever they're gonna fucking use. Exodia, I don't know what they were. Mainly using Final Countdown decks. I know I said in 10 I picked only one of them, but I have a personal fucking hate for decks that do this in general. Fucking stall, fucking Gravity Bind, level limit area, shit. Swords of Being Light, they're just fucking. Oh, what I really fucking hate is when someone uses Swords of Being Light, next turn it's gonna be gone because it's like it's gonna run out of time on the field. You know what I mean. But then somebody uses fucking Giant Trunade, that goes back to the hand, and they can use it again. That infuriates me. I hate that so fucking much. That is so scummy. Go fucking die in a fucking hole if you do that. Just go and die, please. I don't give a shit. I hate that card, and I hate that combo especially. Oh my god. Right. That was number 5. Stall decks that do that pretty much. Well, just stalling in any deck. Right. The only decks I'll actually accept it doing is the only decks I'll actually accept it in is decks that really usually never have any good starting hands, like Malefics. That's one of the main ones I'm thinking of. Malefics. They need all the defense they can get. Especially since they have to rely on since they have to rely on the Malefics usually. Unless you got a smart Malefic build, and then you're good to go pretty much. But other than that, fuck you. You shouldn't ever fucking play this. Ever. It's just scummy. Yeah, just fuck you if you do. Right. That was number 5. I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll do 4 to 1.